Oh, I just got a notification. Facebook says we're live. It must be true.
We're fucking live.
Oh, shit. Women, lock up your daughters.
Yeah, especially if they're white, because Teddy out. What is it? What do you got? Give me. No, it's not yours.
Teddy out.
Come here.
No, Teddy ain't out. Teddy's dog
Teddy
sitting.
out.
Come here. Come here. Sit down. Lay. Be
Teddy's
one
got
with the
only
couch.
one woman to look after right now.
No, I got two. I got the dog and her.
That's funny.
Don't talk about your fiance that way.
Fucking
I know.
All right.
No, I got two. I got the dog and her.
Let me share this.
Merry
Don't talk
Christmas,
about your
motherfuckers.
fiance that way.
We didn't do a Christmas episode because
Merry
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas.
All right.
No, I got two. I got the
Oracle
dog
and
her.
Mystic were both
Let me,
lazy.
Share this.
Merry
Don't talk
Christmas,
about your
motherfuckers.
fiance
What
that
are
talking way. about? I was
What are you
working.
talking about?
Episode.
Fucking
Well,
Merry
Merry
Christmas.
they were
Really?
accusations that I just came up with on the fly, but
He was
nonetheless,
too
like
busy
somebody
being
had to be
lonely.
at fault for us not
He-
having a Christmas episode.
He was just too busy being lonely, so he wanted to throw it on somebody else.
Of course.
Yeah.
That's Ashtray MO. Blame the next guy.
All
Awesome.
right. So let's get started. 300th episode, folks.
Jesus Christ. It's gonna be
300.
such a shit
300
show.
episodes.
This is
got-
Sparta.
I got some Shackleton here.
Hell yeah. What do I got?
Shackle.
I got some. I got
I've
some.
got some
I got
Smirnoff.
some vodka here. I got Smirnoff.
What's
Eddie's got a solo
Shackleton?
cup. Shackleton is a blended malt Scotch whiskey. It is based on the antique blend of McLaney's, which must not be a brand around anymore, but it is what Shackleton ordered like 36 cases of when the British expedition down to Antarctica.
Where they all died?
I can't remember
That
if this is
one?
one where they all died or
At least they were happy.
At least
Right.
they were fucking happy.
Shackletons. It'll get you drunk.
yeah, right. Or this might have been one where they
Get drunk.
I can't remember. Was Shackleton the one where the ship got
Yeah,
locked
that's the one
into
where it got
ice?
crushed by the ice, right?
Yeah, but they didn't all die. They actually made it back.
Oh, they
That's
did.
a long fucking. It was a harrowing, crazy story because they had to eat their
Lost
sled
all their
dogs
shit.
and shit,
Yeah.
and they had to go on this shitty little dinghy boat to an island.
So did he survive? Did Shackleton survive? Did
I
Shackleton survive?
think so. If I'm remembering the right crew, because there were
Gotta
two,
say, fellas.
two different
hell of a
countries
way to
go on the
start
expedition.
this
Yeah,
Yeah, right?
great episode.
Yeah,
right?
that's
Hell of a
right.
way to start the
Great tangent.
Way
tangent.
to
All right.
go. That was awesome.
Well,
There we go. That
in
was
this 300th episode of the Red Eye Report, we discuss the best of 2020. That's right, 2020 might have totally sucked dick with the global pandemic and all, but that didn't mean that good shit didn't happen.
Yeah, 2020
Tonight,
went down like a drunk property.
We are going to share what we enjoyed the most this year. With me this week is the host with the most calories consumed within a 24-hour period. Mystic.
Yeah.
He's recently come back from a face-to-face eating competition against a killer whale, a sea lion, and a billy goat. As a result of the competition, Mystic is no longer permitted to enter the state of California without a handler. Let's just say things didn't go as planned at SeaWorld. But can you blame them for trying?
That goat. That fucking goat.
That fucking goat.
Huh?
Next up, we have the best black man on the Red Eye Report, Teddy.
Oh, dummy.
Teddy was slated to receive a trophy and certificate for a free steak at Country Kitchen as a result of this amazing achievement. But after further review of Teddy's conduct, he's been labeled a pothead degenerate that hates white people. The
You're not fucking
KKK,
lying. I mean, shit, I say it all the time. Fuck white.
released a statement on their official Twitter. The KKK does not condone the behavior and views of Mr. Teddy Bear Terror and continues to stand for equality, justice, and the preservation of America's core values. Way to go, Teddy. You've been
White is
canceled by
right.
the KKK.
Fuck you, Whitey. I don't-
Fucking
everything-
white is right.
Every breath I take without your approval gives me validation.
We also have the man with the world's largest collection of cutout pictures of cocks thrusting into assholes, mouths, or vaginas.
Jesus.
Ashtray.
Oh, of course. Save the best for last.
I know it's hard to believe that we'd have such a stud on our show, but he's here with us. Better get a good look before the bench warrants catch up to him.
Yep.
He's Nega Waldo. They're never gonna find him.
Nega Waldo.
Right? I'm a pretty white boy with a smile.
Finally, there's me, Oracle, host of the best/worst podcast in the world. Tonight marks the 300th episode of the Red Eye Report and 8 years of this shit show.
Jesus Christ, what are we doing with our lives?
To my co-host, compatriots,
absolutely nothing.
I say, fuck you. You've ruined my life.
And I'm curious.
Right? I want all this time back.
To the 2 listeners out there, Mitch, Travis, thanks for hanging out.
Oh, Hamez is in here.
Oracle, where's your gun?
Here's to 8 more years.
Teddy's
of the
dad
Red
every
Report.
once in a while.
Yeah,
My gun's locked up. I'm wasted.
You stopped wearing it?
8 more years. 8 more years.
Have we really been 8 years?
8
Don't
years.
look at me like that. No, this is not tummy pet time.
Damn.
You're famous. Look, you're famous. Look.
It's always tummy pet time.
It's funny too. It's like no matter how many
Look.
times, it's like people are like, you have a podcast? I was like, yeah, I told you that before. And they're like, oh yeah. I was like, yeah, you obviously never gave a shit to listen. It's like, people are like, oh, okay.
Right. Well, you know how many people have, they've wanted to connect about podcasts and whatnot over the years. And when you ask those people, oh, how's the podcast going? They're like, oh, well, I fucking stopped doing it.
I haven't really done that in a couple months.
Yeah.
I stubbed my toe recently.
So
hey, man, you guys helped me stay sane and brought me through a bad time.
We are the cockroaches.
Yeah,
of the
you are.
podcasting world.
True, right? We keep on going no matter what little you feed us.
It'll be
no
a fucking
matter how many
wasteland out
times
there. We'll be trying to figure out how to set
Although
up
you
a
can
Skype
remember that we have no influence by lobbyists or big corporations because we ain't paid shit.
That's right.
Actually, no, I am influenced by the prostitutes of America. I just never want anybody to know.
What's your fiance think of that?
So tonight we're talking about the best of 2020. So this year has totally sucked dick because of the pandemic. But that doesn't mean that everything has been shitty. Yeah, Ashtray was sucking dick before the pandemic.
Yeah, right.
It will be long after.
Right. But there were still good things that happened during this time, and this is a reflection. So this isn't stuff that was released necessarily during 2020. It was things that we came to that enriched our lives. That we
personally enjoyed.
Actually,
we personally enjoyed.
Mine were all released in 2020.
Okay, well,
well, good for you.
Way to stick to the comic.
Way to stay on the edge of the curve there, Teddy.
Yeah.
Really honor the source material.
At least I practice what I fucking preach, bro.
All right, so the first category that we have, best of 2020 video game. I'm up. So my best video game of 2020 is Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Now this is really interesting because I would have told you at the beginning of 2020 that my best video game of 2020 was going to be Cyberpunk 2077.
Yeah, but hindsight is 2020.
Right.
Did you get Cyberpunk as well?
I do, but I haven't cracked it open. I'm not going to start that game until the next gen console version comes out later in 2021. Honestly, so Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Honestly, I thought this was going to kind of suck ass. Assassin's Creed Odyssey was, in my opinion, completely bloated. There just wasn't a lot of compelling reasons to continue with it. I didn't like the combat.
Way too much filler.
Way too much filler. There was
side missions and shit like that.
Side mission. I mean,
the map was huge just to be huge. They would have.
Yeah.
I mean, the reason why the main multiplayer said was like 40 hours is because 10 of it you spent in your boat traveling to somewhere, but you get sidetracked because people would fuck with you.
Right.
And I didn't like the boat. I did not like the boat combat in Odyssey at all. I didn't like it at all.
It just felt bloated. The combat, if you try, so I found the combat to be too easy on normal. And then when you turn it up, that just meant that you had to hit your enemies like a fucking 1,000 times, which was super annoying. It had some things going for it, but it really didn't feel as good. And honestly, I didn't like it as much as Odyssey. So,
wait, what didn't you like as much as Odyssey?
He meant Valhalla. We've all been drinking.
So I didn't like it as much as Origins. I didn't like
Origins.
It as much
Okay.
as Origins. Okay. So Origins was kind of a fresh take on Assassin's Creed. I like the direction that they were going with that, but it didn't feel like
Origins was before Odyssey.
Yes, Origins was before Odyssey.
The one before it.
So that was in ancient Egypt. So this is the third game in that trilogy, and they really refined. They kind of brought those two things together. So Origins had a compelling storyline. Odyssey had this wide open world kind of thing going on for it. They brought it together, and this by far has the best storyline out of any Assassin's Creed. By far, absolutely. Because each little part of England that you go to and you discover has a complete story arc. And your job is to go into that area, that region, and to create an alliance. So, I mean, each one has a unique storyline. And what I've done in this game, something that has totally brought this game to the next level for me, is they have all these options
tell us about it, Oracle.
All these options about what you can do for exploration. And one thing that I dislike about the Assassin's Creed series is that they have this compass and they have all these icons and shit that are constantly fucking jamming up your compass. And you're like, okay, well, I need to go there. And you go straight there. You're like, all right, well, now I'm going to do the next thing. You can turn...
Dude, you've been able to turn it off for since like Black Flag and shit.
Sure. Well, maybe I haven't. It hasn't mattered as much to me as this one.
you could have customized the HUD as much as you want to with Black Flag on.
So you can take the compass off. You can turn off. You can adjust the distance from which, when you come upon an objective, that it comes up on your thing. So what this means is now I have to use markers. Sightline markers. I have to use the sun to navigate. I have to use the coastline
like they
to
did
navigate.
back then.
Right.
No, you don't. You fucking pause the game and go fucking which way is north on the fucking mini map. You're not using the sun to fucking navigate.
If I have to, I absolutely do.
Don't give me that.
But I will tell you, this is so much more rewarding.
Moss in England only grows on the north side of trees.
You know what? You know what?
Really?
When I travel, when I go to an objective,
a tree in the video game. Where's the moss?
I have random encounters that I would not have otherwise. They would not be random because they would be
I get that habit that you haven't had that feeling in an Assassin's Creed game.
Right. And it is extraordinary.
You're very like I play games more for fun because I play a shit ton of Contra. I don't really play for challenge anymore. And you're more of a purist gamer. You like to get the purest sense of the feel, and that's a pretty cool thing. But you do not navigate by the fucking sun.
If a game is willing to, if a game actually has it to give, right? I won't force this purist kind of mentality on a game that doesn't have that depth. This game has that depth.
Yeah, spoken like a person who plays Papers, Please.
And I will say, playing this on an Xbox Series X at 60 frames per second is fucking phenomenal. It's cool. It is smooth. It feels great. Highly recommended. Yeah.
Awesome. And if you're able to get your hands on another one, I will fucking Venmo you the price.
Yeah. So they have the Xbox Series X version already out.
Yeah. So
yes, it is.
Yeah, they have that.
So
out.
were you playing it on the regular Xbox?
I was playing
this?
on an Xbox One X. Graphics, honestly, pretty close. Not quite as good, but the frame rate.
The 60 frames per second. That's
30 versus 60. You notice
the smooth,
difference.
It's
a big
difference. Are we doing like a 2.5 hour show tonight? Or?
It's a big difference.
Pretty much.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Nobody's got to work tomorrow.
I mean, really, right? Who's working tomorrow? Are you working, Mystic?
Nope.
All right.
Ashtray's mom's coming over though.
So
there we go.
He will be putting
making fireworks.
There's my game, Assassin's Creed.
I'll be burning some calories, if you know what I mean.
Awesome.
Next up, we have Teddy with Mario 35.
Okay, so this game is on Switch. I discovered it a couple months ago. It will be available until March. It's only available for a limited time. It'll be available, I think, until March 21st of 2021. This game it's kind of like
you just can't get it again.
Yeah, you can't play it. It's free to play if you have a Switch. It's an awesome game.
Now, after that period, though, will it shut off for you too?
I believe so. It's like I said, it's for a limited time. That's what a limited time means. It's like the McRib. So the premise of the game is it's Mario. It's Mario, the original Mario that came out for Nintendo. It's 35 players. You are one of the 35, and you have to run through the game. You only get one life, no matter how many extra lives you pick up or how many secrets you find. You can hit the warps if you want to. Everything's the exact same way.
You only get one life?
But you only get one fucking life.
It's the original Mario.
It's the original Mario, but here's the thing, all right? So every time, it's kind of like the Tetris game they had. You can use the right analog stick to choose to get power ups, to attack more, to defend more, or whatever.
And you can fuck with other people.
Right. Every time you stop, every time you kill something, or it goes to somebody else's map. It goes to somebody else's game. So you have the original stuff in that map.
So it's pretty cool.
Plus shit. So again, in like the first
world, it's not like the patterns of the original.
Right, exactly.
Same map, but not the same pattern.
Yeah, same map, and I say the original pattern is there, but like all of a sudden you come across like 10 Goombas and 3 Spinies that somebody sent you, and you're like, what the fuck, dog?
So can you control who you? Can you do like a party or whatever, or like a server where you know the people that you're going against?
I don't believe so. I've not tried it. It is very humbling because back when I was like 10, 11, I could beat Mario on my first man. I used to have to play as Luigi just so my friends could play first.
I used to be a baller.
Right. I mean, really, right? And so like I was like, all I gotta do is play Mario, and then I died in the first stage. I'm like, okay, this game is fucking broken. This is bullshit. And it's real. It's real. Like the highest I placed, I think, was 12th. And I made it to World 1-4, and I was like, I can't remember the castle, and I ended up dying like halfway through. It's really, really cool because it's I love Mario, and it's the original Mario. If you have a Switch, check it out. It's free to play as long as you have the Nintendo Online.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's
cool.
it's really fucking cool.
Mario 35. All right, next up.
I put a video of the trailer in the thing. I don't know if you played it or not.
I played it. All right, next up we have Ashtray with Half-Life Alyx.
Oh, yeah. Show the trailer, because it's the only way to kind of describe how...
God damn it, don't yell. What? Be nice.
I'm always nice. I actually didn't realize that this was a 2020 game. I kind of thought it came out at least a year or so ago. But it is like the pinnacle of a VR experience. What do they call them? AAA games.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Where the immersion and the graphics, if you got a system that can manage to render it like this, it is just phenomenal. I can't describe how, like, Oracle knows. He can chime in on like how it is scary as hell because you're creeping around in the dark,
right?
And you hear these noises, and it's like, oh fuck,
right? Well, I mean, if you've played Half-Life 2, you're basically living inside fucking Half-Life.
Yeah, but the head crab, the head crabs freak me out.
They're gonna freak you out fucking real bad.
Right in VR. Oh my god, I'd be flipping over my couch and shit.
Because they jump at you, and you're like, fucking diving into your dresser.
I almost I almost stopped playing video games altogether when I played Doom, for fuck's sake. I don't know that I'd be able to play this. No. Was it Doom 3 or whatever?
Doom 3, yeah.
Yeah, that shit, like, I didn't play it on Xbox. I was like, yeah, I'm not summoning demons in my living room. Fuck this. Nope.
No, this is
cut the lights on.
It's just phenomenal. So like Oracle said, it is Half-Life. Think of the environment of Half-Life 2. I think this happens between Half-Life 1 and 2. But so it's a lot of the same. The Combine are controlling shit in the environment, and but instead of like Half-Life 2, you had the gravity gun. This time you have gravity gloves,
right?
Which are your, your controllers in VR. So the gravity gloves allow you to grab almost any object in the environment, and you can like just throw it to your hand, catch it.
We've all played Half-Life.
It'll like
not
the game's
VR.
Like,
what's that?
Like 20
what was that
old.
one guy's name? Did you get to that point where you have to go against Jeff, the crazy fucking monster who hears sounds and you can't really kill him, and you have to throw vodka bottles to distract him?
I don't think I went against him.
Got that far?
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, spoiler alert. Yeah. Well, when you get to him, just so you know, you can't kill him. What you have to do in the environment is pick up these like bottles of vodka and wine and stuff that are around and throw them into certain corners of the room. So the monster runs over there. His name's Jeff. He's like some human that's been mutated. And
because of Ashtray's explanation, we've got like 2 dudes that watch our show throwing their fucking Oculuses out the window because you just ruined the goddamn game for them.
I did not ruin it.
You can't ruin this because
I know I'm just fucking with
right.
It's just like one minor little.
Are you wearing a red eye shirt?
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah,
I gotta go get my red eye shirt. I wear my mother-in-law shirt.
Red eye till he dies.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, anyways,
it's extraordinary, though. I mean, it's really nothing has matched this
yet.
And the thing is, this was the game of the year from, I believe, GameSpot. I believe IGN gave this game of the year. And probably like 5% of gamers have played this, which is crazy.
In part because they just don't have.
They don't have VR.
Right, they don't have VR. It's that fucking good.
You can't play it on the Quest 2, can you?
So you can stream it from your PC to a Quest 2, but you can't just play it on a Quest 2. You have to have a gaming PC in order to play this. So it's
I was actually thinking about like taking all my NVIDIA shit out and checking what I need and upping my shit to get on Oracle and Ashtray's level, because I can't have him who's shitty at video games been having
a shitty Ashtray being like, this game is
having a better rig than me. So you know what? I'm gonna stop buying bullets and I'm putting money into my rig. Ashtray, watch out.
There you go.
Watch out, motherfucker.
Trump didn't win, so you don't have to keep buying bullets. You can now buy a VR headset and consume.
Don't buy bullets, buy VR, okay? VR ready fucking PC.
It doesn't. It makes it worse. The guys at the range are even more spooked now that fucking Biden won, and now they're claiming that Biden is going to ban.
They're always going to be
ban
They're going to
ARs.
say that they've been saying that shit forever.
Look, the white folk are in a panic. That's all I'm saying.
They were probably spooked under Bush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The colors are
under
he's a liberal section.
Right.
The thing is, they're always worried about it, but
yeah, I get it. Moving on. Ashtray's drunk. Gotta cut him off.
We're all drunk, so we're fucked. Next up, we have Mystic with Red Dead Redemption 2 Online.
Old as fuck game. Wouldn't it come out like 2017?
It came out like 2019, 2018.
Yeah,
it's like 2018.
Like a year and a half, maybe.
I was on probation when it came out, so that was like 2 years ago, like 2018.
Anyway, with the pandemic staying in, it was a perfect game because it was free for a long time. I ended up having to pay $30 for it because it came off of fucking
Game Pass,
whatever that is, Game Pass. Yeah, but it
was fun.
They put enough content in it that it kept me occupied for 9 months now.
Damn.
Oh, are you still playing?
I got a friend who doesn't play video games much.
I don't play it every day.
Loves that game.
Yeah.
So, what do you do on this game?
It's like 115 gigs now, isn't it?
Have you played it yet, Oracle?
Well, I haven't played online. I've played the single player.
I will say, like, it's you think of the Wild West and what you want to do in the Wild West, and you can pretty much do it in this game. And so, yeah, you explain, Mystic. It's your what sexy thing. So,
yeah. So they have,
explain to a layman, like Ashtray.
Okay, so there's different like specializations that you can do. 5 of them. There's a trader, a collector, a bounty hunter, and then a moonshiner, and a naturalist.
Moonshiner. What was the naturalist?
Yeah, naturalist.
What do they do? Preserve
the trader.
The land?
So the trader, basically you're a hunter. There's this dude that runs your camp. You go out, fucking shoot down animals and shit, skin them, bring them back, do whatever. Donate them to this dude. He makes fucking
pelts
and shit, and then you go sell them. You make money that way, earn gold bars. There's the naturalist. Is like you're like a fucking preservationist, like
hippie.
It's a weird one. Yeah, basically you're a hippie. You go out and you trank animals and fucking.
Is it kind of like
take samples of them and sell them?
What's his name? Who was the president who made the national parks?
Teddy
Roosevelt.
Yeah, like Teddy Roosevelt.
Yeah, kind of
old.
It's
kind of cowboy who loved the lands.
1899. Yeah, that's kind of. There's actually a character named Gus who's kind of the Teddy Roosevelt. He's a big old hunter. Got an elephant gun and shit. But anyway, the moonshiner. Yeah, you basically have a moonshine shack out in the woods, and this bitch runs it for you. But you have to deliver the fucking moonshine.
Yeah, and people can
every so often you make money. Yeah, and people can jack you.
And people can jack you, like online players. Like when you hop in their wagon. And like if you're doing a mission and like you and your buddies just moseying along, and somebody you're leaving a town and somebody has to take a wagon into that town and you see him, you can jack those motherfuckers.
Dude, see that's the fun thing, right?
Me and Hayrod have actually turned around. We were going to do something. We turned around because somebody was coming into Blackwater with a load of moonshine, and we both fucking shot dynamite arrows at it. Just fucking blew it up before they got there. So like all that hard work and shit just went down the drain.
Oh, that's good.
You know what I mean? They have like things where you can fucking. They have things where like bounty hunters, you can go hunt down criminals, but you can also hunt down players. So like you can go into Saint Denis or like one of the bigger cities and just start shooting NPCs. And the cops will just like Grand Theft Auto, the cops will fucking chase you.
Yeah.
But if your bounty gets over $10, other players can then bounty hunt you.
Yeah, it's
so. Do
awesome.
You think some players like do that intentionally? They're like, okay, let's have a little fun here.
I will say this
intentionally.
Right. Yeah, I will say this. I own it on both consoles. And you can kill other players. Like if you're in the world, you can't. There is no way to make yourself safe unless you're in camp and you got your white flag up, where people can't kill you. You like if you go to town with your buddies and you want to go in town to get a new horse or buy something or a general store, Gus or whatever. A lot of times on Xbox, like nine times out of 10, you can do that with no problem. On PlayStation, you can't go into a town without 85 motherfuckers just shooting and trying to kill you before you can get to the gun store. Like I just want to go re-up my ammo.
Really?
Or buy just for some reason on the PlayStation Network.
Right, the griefing it became a they did a study about griefing because of this game. And a lot of people there's like a Reddit feed for all these people. Like there's a picture of like 3 guys fishing. None of the 3 guys know each other. And there's a 4th guy that comes up, takes the picture, and it's on Xbox. And then they show the same like these guys on PlayStation try to recreate it, and this guy comes up and just like shoots all the fishermen and the cameraman, and then like takes off just for the fuck of it. Right. And so it was kind of like it's a thing of it's a cool game to play because it's a Wild West kind of simulator. But like but people on PlayStation are assholes. That's the gist of the story.
Yeah, it's just fun to.
It's fun. Yeah,
there's a lot of different things you can do on it. You know what I mean? Like if you just want to go, fucking, they have brass knuckles.
Asshole and
they have brass knuckles and machetes. They added.
Did they really?
and yeah, we had a knife party. Me and Hayrod just went into Valentine. and just run up and tackle people, and then you can fucking like stab them in the gut, execute them.
Now, are they other people online?
Do whatever. No, these are just NPCs. You can kill them if they come running in.
You can lasso somebody and then drag it behind your horse till they die.
So this is like $5 now too, right?
It's really cheap.
They actually separated it, yeah. So the online is a separate game now than the regular.
Oh, really? Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So you can buy just the online.
Yeah, I saw it for $5 on Steam.
Looking at this, I have tried to play through the Red Dead Redemption 2 campaign 2 times now.
And you get tired of it a little bit. It gets old.
I want to do it. I really want to do it because it's a cool fucking game. I think I'm gonna get there one day.
I haven't played it yet.
It's a badass game.
Can you co-op through the campaign?
You get the online. I'm pretty high level. Mystics. Yeah, you can. Mystics pretty high level. If Ashtray gets it, we can all play together. Do a Red Eye Western show.
Can you do the campaign co-op?
I don't think so.
No, you can't.
They have story missions co-op.
Yeah, they have a multiplayer.
It's a long story.
Yeah.
It's like 8 or 9 missions that like tell a story online. So it's not the whole game, but
okay. Do you know if it's cross-platform, Oracle? Or do you have it already on Xbox?
I think
I had it. Well, I had it on Game Pass, so I'd have to buy it straight up.
Because I think it's $5 on Steam, right?
But all you have to buy is the multiplayer.
Yeah, it's the online version on Steam. It's $5 right now.
I could gift it to y'all on Xbox. We can all do it.
Well, we can discuss this later. We can discuss this later.
All right, next up.
Travis,
we're live, guys.
Next up, we have television, the best of 2020 television series, Mystic, The Mandalorian, Season 2.
All right. Without too many spoilers, there's some cool crossover shit that happens in this season.
Spoiler: Vader dies.
Yeah, but just I'm gonna say this. I liked Bill Burr before, as a comedian. I didn't really think he was that good of an actor, but after seeing this season, there's a scene where I was like, "Damn, dude."
Yeah, he's good, dude.
That was actually really good.
He's fucking good, man. For a fucking raving,
have you seen the whole
lunatic?
thing?
Yeah, I've seen the whole thing.
Okay,
so what did you think? Oh, we can say it. So, anybody listening, spoiler alert. You got 5 seconds.
And
all right, fuck it. We're going. What did you think about the deep fake? Luke deep fake.
Okay, so I thought it was a little out of sync. Like it was kind of weird. There was this uncanny valley thing going on.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was terrible, but I was thinking to myself, okay, what will people, when they watch this 10 years from now, how will they feel about this?
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, I thought...
I know 5 years from now, they're going to remaster it.
That's true.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. I felt that they put all this time and effort into making Grogu a fucking animatronic doll instead of CG. You know what I'm saying? And they do as much as they can with actual, props and shit. It's not CG.
So is Baby Yoda mostly a puppet?
Well, I can explain why they
puppet.
Right, no, but I know why they did
what I'm saying is at the end, why there's makeup is so good. Yes, they could have made an actor that looked close to him, make him almost look like him. You know what I mean? Yeah, you don't need the same actor.
Right, but it doesn't to the fanboys like me and everybody else who knows that it was Legend Skywalker and shit, and they're getting into the comics with the stuff they're doing now. Like for people like me, it doesn't matter that it looks kind of Star Warsy and shitty, like old Star Warsy and shitty. It's the fact that it was him. Deepfakes it wasn't a bad deepfake. It wasn't a great one. But they were trying to say, hey, this is the real Luke Skywalker.
I just didn't think that it fit the style
honestly,
that they were going for.
It didn't fit the style. It really didn't fit the style.
It did not fit the style that they were going for. I get that, but they broke that style just to kind of for the pure, like I said, for the purists.
For the fans.
For the fans and the purists,
it was
you fanboy. Fuck.
Don't fuck the fanboy.
This show is way better than you. Would it be fucking 1% of the fucking people that were fanboys would be watching this motherfucker? Dude, The Mandalorian is huge.
I hear the production value is very high.
All of those people.
It is very high.
I will have to say the second season. So the first season, I was kind of like, okay, this is all right.
Yeah.
Holy fuck! Look at that worm.
Right. I've got a free thing through Game Pass for Disney Plus. I'll do this thing. And after that came up, the second season came out, and I watched the first few episodes, and I was like, "Holy shit, this is pretty legit." Like,
yeah,
they really kind of tighten this thing up, and I have to say, second season is fucking phenomenal.
And Rosario Dawson as Ahsoka Tano was sexy as fuck.
Yeah, she was good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They even had the white lightsabers, one long, one short. It was fucking.
I'm sorry, but Boba was the best part. That shit was badass.
And they're gonna do the Boba fucking offshoot, man.
Yeah, the Boba offshoot. It's a comic
dude,
book.
He was fucking
comic book. Yeah.
Really
I forget what I can't think of what it's called right now. The something of Boba, Chronicles of Boba or some shit. But
it's gonna be good.
Yeah,
I fucking loved that shit. All right, next up we have Ashtray, The Boys, Season 2.
Yeah, Boys Season 2.
This is a good one.
It was a good one, yeah.
Yeah, if you haven't watched The Boys Season 1, you're missing out, because The Boys Season 2 is even better. And picking up at the crazy, like, what the fuck cliffhanger at the end of Season 1. Where it's like, spoiler alert, if you haven't seen Season 1.
Oracle's drinking. Here we go, buddy. Cheers.
Billy Butcher.
Making drinks.
You're mixing?
Yep.
Let me know when you're ready.
I'm mixing. Hold on.
Thinks his wife's dead. All of a sudden, wakes up after a battle to find his wife not quite dead.
Yeah.
I'm waiting
on another superhero.
And that's just one little facet of the end cliffhanger, without spoiling the series. But yeah, what the hell? What's the actor's name who does Billy Butcher?
Keith Urban.
Carl Urban.
Yeah,
Carl Urban. Sorry.
There was
Carl Urban.
Someone had a meme where it was like,
cheers.
I don't know, like
300.
300. Cheers. We're gonna be fucked up. This is gonna be like a 7-hour long show. And let me tell you
how much he's in. He's fucking. He's in the new Star Wars Star Trek movies. He's what? Is he Bones?
Ooh. Oh yeah, he is
Billy Butcher.
No, he's Doctor.
That's right.
Yeah, he
was Judge Dredd, the new Judge Dredd.
Oh, I fucking love the Judge. They need to make another one of those fucking Judge Dredd movies.
The best Dredd ever. Yeah, fuck Stallone. That Dredd never happened.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Dredd never takes his helmet off. Stallone's Dredd was fucking garbage. It was fucking trash.
The Boys 2, like when you think it couldn't get any more like absurd, it ramps it up even more, and
it gets way more
to the point where
it does, like,
Nazis get involved. Basically.
Well, let's not ruin the whole show for everybody.
Right.
Jesus. We're showing the trailer here. It's just
Yeah, but it didn't say anything about Nazis in the trailer.
Well, let's move it along. Let's move it along. Wrap it up.
Yeah. Wrap it up, B.
Wrap it up.
Wrap it up, B.
Next up, we have Teddy with Lovecraft Country.
Lovecraft Country was a show that came on HBO, based off loosely off the book of Lovecraft Country, written by Matt, some white guy.
Really, a white guy?
A few years back.
Are you serious?
They reference the book in the show. The gist of the show is magic exists. There's a sect of white people who have the magic. But as it goes in America's past, the white guy couldn't keep his hands off his black slave, and she has what is known as the last descendant of this magic family, and he learns about it. Chaos ensues. It's a great story. The book is even better. It's an awesome show. Because not only do they have to
we all know you didn't read the book.
I did read the book.
Did you get the audiobook?
Yeah, the audiobook. Yeah.
Nice. No, that's reading.
Fuck, I lost my train of thought because of Mystic's fucking bitch ass.
Does this have anything to do with Providence, Rhode Island?
No.
Providence, Rhode Island? No, it does
not.
They
don't reference Providence at all?
No.
Because H.P. Lovecraft is kind of famously from
Providence.
But
it's not about him. It's called that because
it's called that because
of the way that elitists thought. Elitists like him And they do talk about him in the show.
He is an author.
He was a super racist dude.
But
he's a dead author in the series.
But that's the thing about the show. Not only do these
mostly in what is it, Chicago?
Chicago, yeah. Not only in Virginia or West Virginia, wherever that house is.
Massachusetts too.
Not
so
Arkham,
the thing is,
they have like
Arkham
is the H.P. Lovecraft name, but it's a different one in the series, but it's close to it. It's like Arkin or something like that.
No, it's called Arkham in the show. The thing I like about it is not only do they have to do all these black people have to deal with all the supernatural shit, but they also have to deal with the white people around the supernatural shit. Mm-hmm. And there's a comment on Facebook where I loved it. It said they're dealing with vampires, werewolves, monsters, and all type of shit. But the most evilest thing in the world is still white people, and it was fucking awesome. The show is great. Watch it. And if you have audio and audio, what's it called? Did I look at shit?
HBO
Audible.
Max.
If you have Audible, listen to the book or read the book. It's awesome. Yeah, both of them are great. It was one time that I watched the show and then I listened to the book, and I did not hate the show. A lot of times I'll fucking watch a movie and then listen to the book and I'll hate the movie I watched. So this is one of those times where it was not the case. So yeah, check it out.
All right. That's Lovecraft Country. Next up, we have The Last Kingdom. That's mine. So this is a show that I kind of,
white people taking somebody's shit.
That's right. So I was playing Assassin's Creed, started in November, and I'm like, okay, this Viking shit's kind of cool. I know there's this Viking show that was on History Channel. What else is out there? And I found this Last Kingdom, and it's a series. I believe it has 4 seasons. It's got a 5th season being made, and it's fantastic. It is like Game of Thrones, except in Assassin's Creed Valhalla time period. And it's been...
Is it also based on actual events,
actual people, and it's really cool because you can tell the people that were making Assassin's Creed, they were watching this show. They were using a lot of it. Yeah.
So this was started before.
Right.
Valhalla
this started before the game, and it's based off of history too. So it's all kind of based off of history. It's woven together, and it's so compelling. And it has Uhtred, who basically he was born Saxon, so he was born this English. He was supposed to be the king. Oh, he was the son of a king, and the father was killed. The uncle takes over, tries to kill the boy. This is something that happened all the time. So the Vikings took him on. So he's basically Saxon and he's Dane at the same time.
Oh, wow.
And he's this interesting mix, and it is such a compelling story about how he's navigating that and helping these different kings and whatnot, and it's woven throughout history. So if you like Game of Thrones,
The
Last Kingdom is fucking awesome.
What are you watching this on?
Netflix.
Netflix, okay.
Yeah, it's very good. It's an excellent... He's such a good character because he's a dumb fuck. He
looks kind of looks like Post Malone.
He's a badass.
Tattoos on the face.
Oh, he's a badass. He's brilliant, but he's a dumb fuck because he thinks with his cock. And he knows that, and everybody else around him knows that, and it is fantastic.
So just throw pussy at him and take his kingdom. You just ruined the show for me.
But he's gonna kill your ass in the end. He's gonna come back.
Well, he has no kingdom to kill me with, so fuck him.
No, he'll find a way.
No, but he's got a sword.
Right. Yeah.
That'll probably work.
Okay, next up we have the movie, best movie of 2020. Mystic, we have Class Action.
Class Action Park is a documentary about...
I started watching
about
that shit.
Action Park.
Crazy, yeah.
Which was a water park that existed in the 80s. And basically, it was just some crazy old dude who started it because he liked fucking well, he was a fucking con man, kind of. He like hung out with Trump and shit. Yeah, he was a grifter. But he would develop rides at this fucking water park that he opened. And these rides, we're talking like crazy shit.
Dude, he had a 360 fucking water slide. Like fucking like
it had a loop.
So
it was like 9 stories, right? So you basically get into this water slide, you go down 9 stories, and then at the end there's a loop, and then you come shooting out into a pool. And the first person that went down it didn't go fast enough.
Yeah, and they got stuck.
And came down in the loop and hit their teeth.
Oh my god!
Lost teeth into the fucking
in the foam,
into the foam and shit. Like they would have to they had a hatch on the top because they would have to if you were too fat to get through it, you'd get stuck.
Yeah.
Or if you just didn't have enough, if you were too light, you didn't have enough momentum, you'd get stuck.
So did you you would go go up and then you just fall because you didn't have enough?
Yeah, so you didn't have enough power to get through.
Did they have any pads or nets or something?
They had foam. It was foam.
That was it.
Because people's teeth they talked about how at the end of the day they had to fucking open the hatches up and get people's teeth out the foam.
Well, they said they saw people coming out into the pool with cuts on them.
Oh,
they were like, "What the fuck's cutting them?" Because there were teeth embedded in the
fucking foam. Yeah.
Gross.
The guy who went down before you, his tooth just fucking ate up.
Cut on his molars.
His insides fucked up your calf.
They had this fucking water slide thing that shot you out into this pool. But it wasn't just like a pool. It was like a fucking freshwater spring with fish in it and shit.
But it was also like a 20-foot drop, and people didn't expect it.
Oh my god!
So people would come out and what the fucking belly flop.
Basically, and they're interviewing all these people who were work there and shit. And these people were like, yeah. When you're 15, you go get a job at Class Action Park or at Action Park. They called it Class Action Park because they were getting sued so much.
Yeah.
But the dude had so many bought politicians in the area, they just get all the shit thrown out. But yeah, they'd fucking you go there and work, and then by the time you're 17 or 18, you're like the manager. You're running a whole fucking section. They had go-karts that had no limiters. These motherfuckers were going down. There's a highway that ran between right down the middle of this park. There was a fucking, all the go-karts and boats and shit were on this other in one side, and then all the water slides were on the other. So these people were fucking jumping fucking fences with these go-karts and racing cars on the highway and shit, dude.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Jet boats. They had jet boats.
That is amazing.
Yeah. These boats would do 60 miles an hour on the water. And you have fucking people drunk ass fucking people from New Jersey just fucking get, oh my god. It is one of the best documentaries I have ever seen.
It is. I mean, yeah, it's
fucking footage is right from there. It's it's
Netflix
there in the 80s. No,
they also talked about how they would
HBO Max.
Oh
man.
Is
it HBO Max? I thought it was Amazon Prime. There's one of the parts they talk about where they would come up with a new ride. This guy had no engineering experience whatsoever. He would come up with a ride that he thought was cool, and to get people to go down it, he would have the employees, and whoever went down it when they came out the end, he'd be holding a $100 bill right there. So you tested out the ride, and you came out
basically test dummies.
Yeah, you came out, you got a $100 bill, and you were fucking
but toward the end of it, he was getting sued because people were dying and shit.
Yeah,
wow.
They had what's called the most brutal one was called the Alpine Slide, and it was, you ever seen those Alpine slides? So during the winter in New Jersey, it was built on a mountain. So during the winter, there were ski slopes. So during the summer, they used an Alpine Slide. It's just a steel slide that goes down this mountain in a curving manner, and you ride a little fucking thing. It's got brakes on it, so you can adjust your speed. But these people are wasted. They're not going to use the brakes. They'd go flying off of this fucking thing into rocks and shit, busting teeth out. One dude died.
Oh my god!
It's fucking
How many deaths did they have total?
I don't even know.
Yeah,
more than one.
It was it was multiple.
It was more than one.
Like there was like more than one person drowned in the wave pool. Because the wave pool was like 30 miles an hour or some shit. It was like
it wasn't a fun wave pool. Like
car.
Yeah, he wanted to ramp it up for realism or some shit. It was crazy.
Yeah.
It was like little kids would like go to the front and like just
old dudes doing coke and being like, "Go out, have fun." But it's a great documentary.
It is. It is a good movie.
All right, next up we have Teddy the Gentleman.
The Gentleman is a Guy Ritchie film. I love Guy Ritchie films. It stars Charlie Hunnam, Matthew McConaughey. It's got Colin Farrell. Is it Colin Farrell? Is that his name? And then the last guy, Hugh Grant, which is one of my favorite characters.
Hugh Grant. Remember he got caught with that prostitute? Oh, those were the days.
Yeah, wasn't she black?
Yeah, he bounces
back.
Nothing
wrong with that.
He got a little jungle fever. Ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. He bounces back in his film. The general synopsis is Matthew McConaughey plays a weed guy, the top weed guy in England. He wants to get rid of his business. That gets out in the underworld and chaos ensues because his business is worth about 300 million pounds a year. Which is just a great fucking movie. If you like Guy Ritchie movies and the way his storytelling is, it's fucking awesome. It's pretty much narrated by Hugh Grant, which is awesome. I'm not a big Hugh Grant fan, but in this movie he kind of won me over. Matthew McConaughey is great. The whole movie's. I love Guy Ritchie films, and I'm waiting.
Hello.
Yeah, he had me hello. Like I am waiting on the Rock and Roller 2. Which she's supposed to been making for like the last decade. If you like Guy Ritchie films, check this out. To me it was as good as Snatch. It is an awesome movie.
This actually does look really good.
It's on. I watched it, I believe, on Amazon Prime.
No shit. All right.
Yeah. But if you like I'm a big Guy Snatch, Pistol.
Oh, that's right.
Fucking Rock and Roller.
This came out right before the pandemic hit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it did.
It came out early.
Yeah, it was in there. You could go see this in the movie theaters before it before the pandemic. And I wish I could. I purposely waited to watch it at home because I wanted it to be able to smoke a joint while I'm watching this shit because I love Guy Ritchie films. And I kind of wish I just got super stoned and gone to the theater and watched it because it was a pretty good movie. It's fucking awesome.
And it's on Prime at the moment.
I believe it's on Prime.
Nice.
All right.
Just Google watch
The Gentleman.
Yeah, it was an awesome fucking movie.
All right. Next up, we have Ashtray. Anything on Last Drive-In with Joe Bob Briggs?
Yeah, gonna make this short and sweet and easy. As
never do.
I don't know. Can't think of any particular movie this year that blew my mind per se. So I've been enjoying catching up on some shitty old horror films that I normally might just not bother because it's like, oh, this is something from the 80s. But when you watch it on The Last Drive-In, you get a lot of background information and notable things behind the scenes on like why these certain films were influential or are considered, cult classics. So yeah, watch The Last Drive-In if you have Shudder. It's totally worth it.
Nobody has Shudder but gay people. Moving on.
Right? Well, hey, there's plenty of gays out there. Don't be knocking on the gays.
Next up, we have me with Ford versus Ferrari. When I was thinking about this category, I realized that the only movie that I had watched was a movie that I watched last week, Ford versus Ferrari. But fortunately,
how shitty is your life?
Fortunately,
came up with this fucking thing at the last minute, and we all had to scramble to think of what did we do this year?
Dude, you didn't come up with yours until 5 seconds before the show. Don't give him shit.
Fortunately, it was an excellent film. Outstanding film. And I was so impressed by it. So what this is it's talking about how Ferrari was dominating the Le Mans 24-hour race and basically all racing for many years. And this was really impacting, or American car sellers were saying, okay, well, we need to appeal to a younger generation post-World War II as they were getting their licenses. So they wanted to get into racing. And Ferrari was an absolute powerhouse. Ford threw fucking millions and millions of dollars toward it. And they got Shelby, what's his name? Shelby?
Carroll Shelby.
Carroll Shelby. Involved, and they had their driver. What the fuck's the driver's name? I can't think of the driver's name. A British guy.
Matt Damon.
I forgot.
Christian Bale.
I think, yeah,
Christian Bale plays him. Yeah.
Christian Bale plays him, and you can tell that this film was done with a lot of practical effects. A lot of actual racing was done during this. And I bought it, so I had the behind the scenes thing. They actually pieced together 5 different tracks from around America, primarily around Georgia, where they had done this. And
where'd you buy it? On Amazon or
Microsoft? It was on sale on Microsoft.
Ah, so they give you the extra, like the DVD type features.
Because
I was wondering,
the
where
features.
do you get that kind of stuff now?
Yeah, the features and shit.
Microsoft?
But it's fantastic. It's a fantastic story. They've done it in such a great way. Christian Bale, he's an asshole. He's an asshole driver. It works out really well. Yeah, definitely recommend it.
It's very visceral. And not a lot of music during the racing scenes, you know what I mean? So it's very you can feel
of the race.
Yeah, you can feel almost because those cars were probably not very fun to drive.
Right.
In the 60s, they're doing 200
People are
fucking
dying
miles an hour. Like that
every
shit, yeah.
race.
Yeah, so I mean, it was just
shit.
brutal fucking shit.
Right.
You're fighting the machine to stay alive.
And they really captured that fucking feel.
They didn't even have fucking seat belts. Or some of them had seat belts.
They had just single harness. Maybe even 3-point.
The driver guy in the Le Mans that he actually won that This Is Chronicled, he couldn't get his door shut during the first lap. He was going 220 miles an hour.
Yeah.
With an open door.
So shit's kind of crazy. All right. Next up, we have music. We're going to go with Ashtray, Past, Present, and Future, Rob Zombie. Wow, this is surprising.
Yeah, and actually I didn't realize how old this album was, but it was playing for Halloween. I was like, why don't I have Living Dead Girl by Rob Zombie in my library? So
because you like good music?
But this is basically Rob Zombie's greatest hits. So it has the hits from White Zombie and his stuff as Rob Zombie, and put this on in the background while playing Until You Fall. It's pretty fucking fun, especially when you do drugs.
So Until You Fall is a VR.
Yeah, it's a VR game where you're fighting with fucking swords, hack and slash and demons. Good workout, and I guess I found myself playing this album quite a bit. I was gonna say RTJ4, but I see Mystic already got that.
All right. Next up, we have Teddy with Joyner Lucas.
Okay, Joyner Lucas is he's been out for a while in the underground scene. He got kind of, I feel like, national recognition on Kamikaze, Eminem's album. He's I really like him. He's a really lyrical artist. Old hip hop to me, old school hip hop, told a story, and a lot of his music tells a story. It's not about fucking bitches, cars, and jewelry. That it appreciates 95%.
But everyone says when a hip hop artist is great, it's not about the TVs and the hoes.
Well, I mean, he okay for. I wish I could play songs for y'all, but I mean, there's a if you look up songs "Frozen" by him is fucking awesome. Will about Will it's kind of like a general gist of Will Smith. About it's very Yeah, I mean he's got it's poetry pretty much. Yeah, he's got a song about I'm not racist, and it's a great video. But the song, the beginning of the song is from a white guy's point of view, and the second part of the song is from a black guy's point of view. He's really, especially in this day and age when everybody's a little something or a little fucking blah blah blah, and you can't understand them and they're bitching about shit. It's really refreshing to me being 40 years old to still be excited about a young guy in hip hop.
Though
the beats are good. Yes, the beats
that
are
I can't
good.
stand about new music is that it's all this like just shitty hi-hat fucking, and there's no beat. There's like four measures of a beat, and then like the guy mumbles for fucking 16 measures, and then there's like four more measures of a beat.
Give you so if you look up Frozen, there's a song he just came out with Ashanti. I forget shit, I can't think of the name of it right now. But it's a great story about him and his girl fighting and being in a relationship. It's his music is really, it's really interesting, and usually when I listen to music, I don't listen to radio or anything else. I listen to what Spotify says. Hey, if you like this artist, check this guy out, and that's how I find a lot of my music. So it's because I don't feel like anything nowadays is like little. I'm 40 years old and I still want to listen to hip hop. So I either have to listen to what I grew up with or things that I like, or try to find something new. And you do have young cats like Kendrick Lamar and things like that, guys like that coming up, and like Locksmith that I do enjoy to listen to. But this guy is really, I mean, if you like lyrical content and thoughtful, thought up fucking stories and poetry, then check this guy out. His metaphors, similes, and things. It's awesome. So yeah, he would not disappoint. Check him out. Joyner Lucas.
Word. Boom.
Giggity.
All right, next up,
giggity goo.
We have me.
What's up, Samus?
With Gimme Metal. They have Gimme Radio, which is country and metal. You can do country or metal, but the one that I'm interested in is Gimme Metal. Mystic actually turned me on to this one earlier this year. It was his What Sexy. And I started listening to it. It's an app that you can get on your phone. Back then, when I first started listening to, honestly, the free version, the sound quality was fucking dog shit. But they have since rectified that, and it sounds pretty good. Just well, I don't have the free version. I get the Vault version where I can listen to all the back episodes or whatever. It's fucking kick ass. They have cool things where you can get T-shirts and
how many T-shirts do you have?
I just have one that I got from them.
Amateur.
You can.
He's not obsessive like you, Ashtray.
Amateur. I have included in the stream and on our YouTube my playlist of all the tracks that I have from Gimme Metal that I've been listening to for the past.
Oh, so we can laugh at them.
So you can laugh at them. Yes.
Is Metalocalypse is there a Metalocalypse track on there?
There's not a Metalocalypse.
Well then I don't. Well then we can't see eye to eye. We're forever enemies.
Right.
Mermaider.
But it's fucking kick ass. You can tune in at any time. I was listening to Brian Posehn's fucking Grandpa's Metal Stash before I came on the show tonight. He's a comedian that you've seen in many shows. He was actually on the first episode of The Mandalorian.
Yeah, I forgot he was a metalhead.
Yeah, he's a metalhead, dude. So
Big Bang. Who was he on the first episode of Mandalorian?
He was the guy driving the taxi out on
driving
the
little taxi. Yeah, he's like the big goofy comedian dude with the big beard and glasses.
He was playing. Tonight I was listening to him playing High on Fire and Corrosion of Conformity tracks. So,
see that guy was way back in like a Just Shoot Me and.
Probably. He's been around.
Big Coke bottle glasses kind of.
Yes, that's the guy. Yeah. That's the guy. All right, next up we have Mystic with RTJ4.
Run the Jewels 4. It's weird that I'm not a big hip hop or rap or whatever you want to characterize these guys or categorize these guys as.
They're hip hop.
Hip hop. But this album is just really good. Like from front to back, it's just good. beats and songwriting.
Ooh la la, ah we.
And that's honestly that's the radio song, but that's not even close to the best song on there. Like Walking in the Snow is fucking cool.
I'm a big Killer Mike fan, especially with his political views and the way he tries to help out the like. I kind of want to open up an account at his bank, just to.
He has a bank.
Yeah, he opened up a bank.
Yeah, he opens a lot of businesses in the lower income neighborhoods in the
neighborhoods. Yeah.
I didn't know he had a bank.
I kind of agree with him because like he was saying like you have a Koreatown in a lot of places, you have a Chinatown, you have all this other, you have little Italy and everything else, but you don't have a little Africa, a little black community that can take care of its own. So I mean, I kind of agree with him. I mean, you need that. You need to invest in those kind of areas. Like even in Nashville, I mean, there's a
right in front of the project, like a little Harlem for miles.
Little Harlem. You just call it Little Black.
Yeah, fuck you, Whitey. The honorable life.
Anyway, dude, it's a good album, and it's especially cool on HBO. It's called Holy Calamafuck or Calamavote. Yeah, Calamavote or something like that. I don't know.
It's on YouTube. You don't even need HBO.
Oh yeah, okay. So go on YouTube. It's them performing the album live in like a fucking warehouse, but it's just a cool production of it.
Encouraging people to register to vote.
Yeah, Zach De La Rocha is on a song.
Mm-hmm.
So is 2 Chainz, but that dude, I don't understand how people like that guy. He's a fucking retard.
All right, next we have.
I don't think he's got it. I don't think he's a retard. He's actually.
Dude, one of the lines he says is, he says, "If I'll buy a hot dog cart if I want to be frank." What?
Well, I get, yes, it's a horrible line. It's not hard. It's not hard.
Cheesy, but like it
right.
Works.
It's very cheesy in this day and age of where people are coming out with hip hop that doesn't really, with lyrical content doesn't really have to have any weight or meaning because people like that beat is tight and what he said kind of rhymed. He's just
that's what he's all doing though. Like it's just I don't know.
Yeah,
well, he must be.
I text back. I said that I hit that pussy late. What?
To be asked by, I have a feeling like anyone Run the Jewels brings in is someone they themselves either have worked with or
right. But
I'm sure Killer Mike has smoked with him. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, Killer Mike has smoked with him, and he knows he has I think he has like a PhD, not like a PhD, but he's got a degree in something or whatever. So I think
a degree in something.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he's got like a BA in something.
All right.
Yeah, well, Teddy, I have a degree too.
I mean, me too.
All right.
Anybody can get one.
Next
Nobody's
up, we
picked
have
up my
Teddy,
rap belt.
Fucking volcano vaporizer. I have to piss like a motherfucker, so please talk until I come back because I will piss my pants.
That's how we do. Okay, so the volcano vaporizer right here. It is actually heated up. This was the best. It's right here. Oh, boom! Can't grab it there. It's hot. This was the best little. I got the cheapest version.
You don't have to rub it in.
Hey, shut up! I got the cheapest version, which is $4.99. It's got a little analog thing on it. They have new ones with a digital thing, so you can pinpoint it to the letter. And the newest one, which is like $9.99, which I don't understand what the fuck. It has like some rotating fucking rotating shit that heats it up better. Whatever. Anyway, I like this because I have so many or more options from a marijuana after I smoke it with a vaporizer. It doesn't burn it. So it still has about 25% of THC, and it's already what is it called? Decarboxylated, Mystic.
Decarboxylated.
Yeah, decarboxylated, so that I can put it into an oil and kind of infuse it with the rest of that THC. So I do like
the leftovers are decarboxylated.
Right. Yeah. So because it's already pretty much what. Yeah. So I save what I vape into a Tupperware, and then I make butter with it after I'm done. And after with that butter, I can make cookies. I make my eggs with it in the morning. It is an awesome way to to extend my weed usage, and save me a shit. Like I smoke less with this thing, which is
do you sometimes like have a bag like half full and just leave it, and then
it's a lot of times. Like a lot of times, I'll be playing a game and I'll play Division or something with my buddies, and I'll make a bag and I'll half hit it and I'll get into a firefight and I'll forget about it. But the vapor in there is good for 8 minutes. After 8 minutes, it gets a little bit before 8 minutes. It gets a little hard to hit because it gets a little stale.
Oh,
But
okay.
it's still,
so you can't just like leave it overnight, like
no, you can't. You
like
can
when I
if you
leave
want
whiskey
to.
in my glass.
Right,
Like,
you can't,
"Oh, here we go.
you can if you want to,
For
but
the
when you hit it in
morning."
the morning, it's gonna make you cough like a sumbitch. So it's this one I got this for my 40th birthday. I buy myself
You're
kind
worth
of
it,
big or extravagant.
What?
What happened?
I
You
thought
just seem like you
I thought
broke from
I
mouth.
stopped because I thought I heard somebody. I thought I heard my son knock on my door, so I said, "Come in." It wasn't him. Sorry. Anyway, I bought this phone for my 40th birthday. It was only $500. It's
only $500.
$500, dude. That's an
if you knew how
investment.
much, dude, I spent $300 on
Thank you,
weed.
Donald Trump.
Granted, though,
Yeah, that's
I mean,
right.
Teddy's right. Like they have been $500 for years.
For years, I mean, right?
It is considered like the Cadillac of vaporizers.
It's no, it's not the Cadillac. It is the Ferrari of vaporizers. To go back to fucking Oracle's movie that he loved, it's the Ferrari of smoking.
Why couldn't it be the Ferrari, the Ford of
the
vaporizers?
Ford? Who's the Ford?
They beat him. They beat Ferrari.
No, the Ford would be fucking Snoop
Philip
Dogg's
Morris.
vaporizers.
Fucking making
vapes.
So
no, Snoop's would be the Cadillac.
Yeah, Snoop's would be.
And nigga ain't driving nothing but a Cadillac. You know that.
It is German made. You can get it warranted and everything else. If you have the money to check it out, to get it and do it. If you have a friend that has one, then smoke with them. Because
you know it's going to be
once you try
engineered right.
It's like as good as they say.
I mean, to
it's
prove a point to my friend, I have them pack one of my biggest bowls, and then I take the weed that they packed out of that bowl, and I put it in the little catch, and we smoke like 7 or 8 bags off of that one bowl. And they're like, "I am ripped," and I'm like, "Yeah, you are." And it's fucking. And then I save that bowl, and then I fucking make butter with it later.
So
it's fucking
that makes you realize how much of the constituents of the weed that, like, you know, when I smoke out of a pipe, the lighter is just burning away before you even get use of it.
Right. Where are you going next, Oracle?
Well, I was going to ask, do you even smoke weed in any other way after getting that volcano?
I do. My girl, I think I know my wife. She smokes. She'll smoke a bowl or two. She prefers to smoke out of bowls because she doesn't smoke as much as I do. But I also think she's intimidated to use the volcano, and that's why she doesn't do it. But yeah, like every now and then I'll smoke it.
Fuck you up. That's why.
Every now and then I'll smoke a joint, you know, just for old time's sake.
How do you say it'll fuck you up in German?
Eis Fuchsen.
Nein und
Fuchsen.
All right, next up we have Ashtray with Oculus Rift S.
Yeah. So
the fag Oculus.
I was thinking, that I was like, well, I don't have any what gadget did I get? And I forgot that
the Fistmaster 2000. Just be right proud about it, bro.
Yeah, the Fistmaster 5000 though. Well, even the fleshlight, you know, it's just kind of a back and forth kind of gadget. It isn't really a real gadget, but the Oculus Rift is definitely been a lifesaver in quarantine when I'm stuck at home. And I can't go hang out with the riffraff at the bar. So if you have the capability, granted I haven't tried what the Quest 2s are like as far as a graphic difference when you have a PC that can handle that kind of rendering. But it's fucking awesome.
So I've got a Quest 2. I had a Rift S, and
You don't have it anymore?
No, I sold it. Eventually, I had to actually get it refurbished, and then I sold it. It had a dead pixel that I had to get refurbished. But the Quest 2 is phenomenal, but it doesn't have... So you cannot play Half-Life Alyx just with an Oculus Quest 2. You need a gaming PC that can stream over Wi-Fi or through a cable to the Quest 2 to play Half-Life Alyx. I feel that, and as fucking awesome as it is,
that's just the limitation of the computer inside the headset, right?
It's a limitation of the computer inside the headset. The VR will not hit mainstream until somebody can just put a thing on their head, not hooked up to anything, and they can play Half-Life Alyx. That's really, kind of but not to say that a Quest 2, I mean, you're still playing awesome shit. The thing is, it's so hard to translate how immersive something is in VR versus what you see on a screen.
Yeah, when someone's sitting by watching the screen version of what you're seeing compared to what you are seeing.
Exactly. It's really, it's engaging all these different senses and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's VR is definitely coming. I don't know if it's next generation or whatever. It's coming. All right.
Yeah, it might be another 10 years before it's something like you're saying where the processing power can be.
Right. Well,
that and,
Apple, there's a leak of the patent that they have. They're going to do like Ready Player One. They're going to beam it right onto your retinas. It's going to be
from beaming on your retinas from what?
From fucking these glasses things. They're going to beam it right into your retinas. Yeah.
Oh, wow. So, like, you put glasses on that you can normally see through, but instead, like, when you go into VR world, they just beam it straight into your retinas?
Yep.
So you don't have to, like, take it off?
What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
So that's, like, within the next couple of years.
They're fucking Apple.
Doing that shit.
All right. What is?
All right. Next up, we have me with the Thrustmaster TX Leather Edition, which is my steering wheel.
Leather Edition. Ooh.
Leather Edition.
Dude, when you said Thrustmaster, I thought we were getting real, and then you fucking disappointed. I'm just saying. Why is it called the Thrustmaster? What the fuck?
So, well, Thrustmaster is the
gay
company
version of Fleshlight.
And basically what this is it uses the TX base, which is a good premium base, and it also has premium pedals.
Camping chair.
Yeah, premium camping chair. It doesn't come with the chair. So that's the thing. Okay. If you get this fucking wheel, or if you get a Fanatec or whatever the fuck you're going to get, make sure that you get a seat with it, because this isn't going to be shit without it. And if you want to go the cheap way, and if you don't have like an extravagant fucking mansion to put the setup, I do not have a mansion. Then
don't get mad because we got more money than you, bro.
Nobody in Rhode Island has mansions.
Right. Then get yourself a Play Seat Challenge racing seat, which is $200. It folds up, and it is incredibly sturdy when you're using it. You mount your fucking wheel right to it.
Can't you just use a camping chair?
No, this is way beyond a camping chair.
Is it because you connect the wheel to the chair that makes the difference than using any other chair?
Well, that probably sits you in the right position for your feet.
This is built per spec for this purpose, and it is phenomenal. I cannot believe how good this is. You can fold it up, you can pull it out, you can put it wherever the fuck
like we're
you
on
want.
an infomercial.
So yeah. Do you have to jump in there?
Ron Popeils will come out the background.
So
this is awesome.
I have been on vacation. I have been on vacation for the past week here. And, one of the things that I do...
brought your chair with you?
One of the things that I do is I write, right?
I bring my Xbox, but I don't bring my fucking chair. God damn.
I'm working on a story, and what I do is I have this hooked up to my PC because it hooks up to my PC or my Xbox. And one of my monitors is a 42-inch television. I put that up front and center. I have my fucking racing seat, and I switch. So I'll write a paragraph, and then I'll Alt-Tab to Forza Horizon 4. I'll race a race, and then I'll write another paragraph. In the same fucking chair.
So what, do you put the keyboard on your lap?
Yeah, I've got a wireless keyboard. fucking pull it up.
Yeah, he's a man, Ashtray.
He's a man.
It is fucking amazing. It's amazing, dude. It is so great. I have never had a peripheral that has just. I'm not like a huge racing guy. I like racing, but I'm not like fucking like psycho about racing. You know, Mystic knows what I'm talking about.
You play.
Right.
Yeah, he is. You bought a chair and a steering wheel.
Yeah, you spent hundreds of dollars on racing.
Yes, you are. Yes.
So I'm telling anybody that really likes racing with a controller, you need to stop fucking around with your life, and you need to get a fucking wheel and a chair. Because it is a game changer. It's a game changer.
Yeah. So now you are.
I wish I had 2 good feet.
Obviously.
Yeah, there's a learning curve, but you got to do it.
He said, "I wish I had 2 good feet." My son's like, "Daddy, please be quiet."
All right.
What we got?
Next up, we've got Mystic with air fryer.
Actually, I'm gonna change it.
Do you have a video of it? I want to see
a water pick.
Oh, water pick.
My wife got me a water pick for Christmas.
Ooh, I don't want any.
They're fucking great, dude. I never knew.
Way better than flossing.
Yeah, I never really knew. You just fucking sandblast that shit off your teeth, or water blast that shit off your teeth. Fucking brush. Obviously, you guys use it before you brush, right?
Yeah, I think so. I don't even know.
Yeah. No, like you're supposed to because
not a jog.
Yeah, because you don't want to brush and then fucking
fluoride on your teeth.
Well, you don't want to brush and then fucking get some shit all up on your teeth after you blow it out. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well,
the gunk inside.
That's the thing. Okay, so when I started going to the dentist for real. And for real, because I was starting to get some
lost
shit,
that tooth.
And they're like, "Hey, you should use an electric toothbrush," and I'm like, "Okay," so I'm gonna use an electric toothbrush, and I'm like, "Holy fuck, wow, my teeth are so fucking much more, cleaner than what they were before," and then go to the dentist again, it's kind of the next level. They're like, "Okay, you should use a water pick," and I'm like, "Oh wow, my fucking teeth feel so much better now." How did people survive back in the day, dude?
Well, think, even 100 years ago, dental care.
They did it. They just became accustomed to fucking.
They probably used horse
fucking hot ass.
Yeah. Well, they didn't have as much sugar in their diet as we do, though. That's true.
Also, so their teeth didn't get as decayed. So.
But they sure got stringy meat caught in that shit. They were eating squirrel.
Right.
On the fucking
damn squirrel. I had me a root
squirrel stew. That'd be a good squirrel stew.
Have you found any treasures in your mouth?
Treasures? No.
Well, you're the one who has that weird little cave that you found as treasures.
So
how was that going?
Right. So the water pit. So now I've got a system. I've got these.
He's got a system now.
Yeah, I got
Holy
a system.
Shit.
I got these
Captain
fucking
OCD.
wire brush things that I use. These wire brush picks. And I
use wire brush to
what? Like you can go right into that little cavity?
In between. So every time I eat, so I'm gonna have to carry these around for the rest of my fucking life. I should get fucking disability. I should get a goddamn disability fucking thing for my car.
Because you got this treasure cove that you got to clean out after every time you eat.
Every fucking time I eat, I have to go in there and I have to go go. Oh,
okay,
chicken.
Wait. What do you mean by wire? Okay, so here, what do you mean by wire cleans? Because I have a toothbrush.
They're the little mini. I've seen them. This
is a wire thing that can fit between your
floss,
teeth.
Bro.
No,
it's called floss.
Floss can't get it because you got to poke it out the other side, and it has to have bristles that catch it.
So you're flossing with metal, is what you're saying? Because
it's like think of it like a little teeny scrub brush,
it's like a.
I can't think of it. I am 40 years old and never had a cavity. I can't tell.
A pipe
cleaner. You know what a hole is?
You little pipe up with a silver spoon in your mouth, Teddy.
Teddy, do you know what a hole is?
He's at Mystic actually what a hole is. Mystic's talking about a hole in my mouth, and fucking Ashtray is talking about like putting it through something.
Like a pipe cleaner.
I'm not gonna get it. A pipe cleaner in my fucking teeth. How bad is your mouth?
Hold on. The hole in his tooth The hole in his tooth is a glory hole.
Yes,
the
for
pipe
bacteria.
Cleaner is a dick.
Yes. I need to fuck that hole.
It's cleaning out nasty old chicken
to clean the shit out of it.
But the fact that
have you had that little weird cold looked at
as
yet?
part of hygiene it blows my fucking mind. I don't get that.
Yeah, why don't you just go get the tooth?
That is the part that I don't get.
Yeah, get that weird little cove fixed.
Next time I go in.
Yeah.
Next time, whenever I go to the dentist for real.
Oh my god!
Hey, tell you what. When I first
have 6-month checkups.
When I first started cleaning it out, okay, it was bleeding like a motherfucker every time. Now it's not bleeding.
That's only because your mouth.
That's only because your body scarred it over.
Just when you go in there next time, just be like, "Hey, Doc,
6 months.
Doc, check out that big hole too. See what's up with that."
Well, yeah. When's the last time they X-rayed your
They
teeth?
fucking X-rayed it all the time, dude.
All the time.
All the time.
But they didn't say anything about this weird little treasure trove. Treasure cave. Yeah.
It happened after the last time they did their shit. I was eating fucking fries, and it fucking
just
like
collapsed or
something
whatever?
like collapsed.
You had that weird, you felt a crunch, right? And you're like, oh,
there was a weird crunch.
Yeah, they're gonna probably have to pull that shit.
Yeah, next time you go in there.
Hey, guess what? I got it under control with fucking $2 CVS pipe cleaners.
At least,
so fucking leave it alone.
You are at least keeping it from getting infected.
I can't wait till you tell them that.
You're using pipe cleaners on your fucking teeth.
They actually probably tell
you.
They're called pipe
cleaners. Wow, this is very clean for having a
pipe cleaners. You're using them on your fucking teeth. Jesus.
Can you please record that when you tell them that you use pipe cleaners on your tooth?
Thank you, Mystic. Jesus. All right, moving on.
Fucking fine. Jesus.
Next up.
Totally unexpected awesomeness. First up, we have Trump
using pipe cleaners in your teeth.
Trump getting fired.
Nope.
Yeah,
stop
that's it.
Stop the steal.
That's it?
False.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I want to say. Trump got fired. Fuck him. He's out. Moving on.
All right. Next up, we have
there are Republicans that are saying they're going to challenge the electoral.
I don't give a fuck, Teddy.
So
Shut
fucking
up.
ridiculous. It's almost January.
4 more years.
No, I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear the fucking
years.
shit anymore.
4 more years.
All right. Next up, we have Ashtray with not a best of 2020 lists.
Yeah. I was gonna say this totally unexpected opposite is not this fucking list because it seems like it's always like the day before New Year's Eve where it's like I went to work and it's like all the fucking radio stations are talking the best of this and blah blah blah, all the people we lost and then I came home from work and the news was like there wasn't even any news. It was just this all the people we lost and the things that happened and blah blah blah.
What do you mean?
So, and then what are we gonna do tonight? Oh, we're gonna talk about the best things of 2020. It's like, oh, son of a bitch. So when it came to unexpected awesomeness, I just decided I'm gonna the antithesis is not this list. Moving along.
Okay, moving along.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait to get out of 2020.
We have me and the Green Bay Packers. They're actually doing pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
I didn't expect them to do good. So the thing about the Packers, they've got a phenomenal quarterback in Aaron Rodgers. And this quarterback can get them to the fucking playoffs. And then they get to the playoffs, and then they get their asses kicked.
Oracle brought those industrial strength fucking knee pads for Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, well, we fucking just totally hammered on the Tennessee Titans.
And look, I'm drunk. I'm trying to throw out shits. It's coming out weak. So I tried. At least I tried. Fuck y'all.
You don't have to explain how you suck. Continue, Oracle.
So the past several years, Rodgers has gotten them to the playoffs, and everybody's been injured, and they've just totally fucking died in the playoffs. This year, they actually have things going on other than Rodgers. They have a running game. They actually have a secondary. They actually have tight ends. They have things going for them. So, you know what? I didn't think this was a possibility this year because last year was the kind of the rebuilding year or the first of the rebuilding year. they actually might have a chance for the Super Bowl, which is super surprising.
Yeah.
So
Word.
That's my unexpected
Nope.
awesome.
It would just the only thing that would suck is the fact that it's like during COVID, where it's like, man, if it wasn't COVID, I would be having like the most epic meat raffle for Super Bowl.
The only thing that's gonna suck is if they make it, it's gonna be against the Kansas City Chiefs.
That's true.
That's gonna be a fucking monumental task.
That's a monumental task, but the Chiefs have been shown to be.
It'll be a fucking shootout, bro. It'll be a shootout. That shit'll be 57 to 58 or some shit.
I don't think it will be because I have to watch 10 TVs with different sports shows on every day at work, and they were talking. One of the stats they were saying that the Chiefs have won like the last 5 games with 7 or less points.
Mm-hmm.
So I would think that would give the And another thing I will say about the Green Bay Packers is they beat the shit out of the Tennessee Titans. Was it Sunday or Monday? Was it Sunday night?
Sunday
night. Sunday night, yeah. And it was in the snow. And I've been saying the same joke. I've been saying the same joke to anybody that comes in my restaurant, and that Sunday night game just proves that Tennesseans can't do shit in the snow. And I want to thank Green Bay Packers for letting me have that joke, because I've been making people salty with that shit for a whole week.
And then you tell them you're from Detroit.
Look, my Lions suck. We got rid of Patricia. And we've won. Look, Patricia was a fucking The next year, our year. Okay.
Road to the Super Bowl is coming through Detroit.
If Baker can do it in Cleveland, we can do it in Detroit. Fuck y'all.
Stafford's good, but they're gonna have to. Stafford is RoboCop. You do understand?
He is. Yeah, he is. He's a good quarterback, but the coaching was shit. So I think is it Caldwell's gonna be a coach? I can't remember who it is. I'm drunk. Sorry. Continue.
All right. Next up, we have the What's Sexy, where we tell you what's sexy for this week. First up, we have Teddy. Women who look great in spandex.
All right, so I came up with this idea. I came home, and my fiance was cleaning up dog shit because she didn't take dog out in time. She had on the carpet. She had on spandex and a sports bra. And I do a lot of shopping at Whole Foods and things like that. To women, my girl has a great ass, and spandex is awesome. She's a person that should be wearing spandex. And there are a lot of other women in the world that should be wearing spandex, and they do. Just flaunt it if you got it. Awesome. Women in spandex, yoga women, this whole yoga craze that caused this. Fucking awesome. There's a yoga studio above my restaurant.
Awesome.
It's fucking awesome.
Well, it's the girls getting leggings becoming accepted in almost any.
I mean, really. I mean, there are spandex leggings that have like a painting of jeans on the outside to look like jeans. It's fucking awesome. Women,
you're jeggings.
Whatever.
Which is a dumbass name.
My daughter
whether you're big, small, petite, plus whatever. Right? Wear it, flaunt it, got it. You're saying you're beautiful in whatever you wear. Spandex is awesome. But look, if Lizzo once wears a spandex and she walked by me in the fucking Kroger,
I don't give a fuck.
I just get her and say, you know what? After 5 drinks, I'd hit it. Okay.
Although there's a show. Have you guys ever heard of the show Letterkenny?
Yeah, I've heard of
that. Heard of it, and everybody raving about it, but I've never watched it. What's it on?
It's pretty funny. I don't even know what channel it is on terrestrial television. It's on Hulu though. That's what I watch it on.
You mean terrestrial? What are you watching?
Do they say that?
Sorry,
Fox?
That's what over the air is called. Terrestrial radio or television.
Fucking X-Files shit.
Terrestrial means Earth. It means land. It's over
all
the
channels
air.
on Earth and land.
Right. We're all
what I'm saying, satellites are not terrestrial. You think digital over the air is like that? You know what I'm saying?
Way to try to make yourself better than the
Holy fuck! Anyway,
whatever. I'm talking. Shut up. Women, spandex, wear it. It's awesome. We love it. Big, small, petite, whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe you look great in spandex. I'm gonna buy you 18 pairs here on Amazon right now.
Who doesn't look good in spandex?
Not me.
Me?
Ass straight is not Mystic. You got a fat ass. I can see you in spandex. You'd be bending over to get your cane.
Do they make spandex that big?
Yeah. Mystic, you would be bending over to get your cane.
50 pounds.
And I walk over to you, like, oh shit. When you came up, like, oh shit, you're a guy. Never mind, my bad.
Yeah.
All right,
check it out.
Anyway, moving on.
Weird.
Teddy
All
says,
right, next.
Yeah, this is really weird. That was a bad transition.
Look, I like ass. Fuck you.
Next, we have me with Drink Mate, a carbonated drink.
Anyway, I'm sorry, but this is what I was going to say about Letterkenny. You guys totally fucked with me, and I didn't even get to say it. There's a character on there. It's a black chick, and she is literally the ugliest human being that I've ever seen in my life. She looks like a fucking. She's like a mongoloid, horse mongoloid.
Character in the show too.
Like, I don't understand. She's funny. Okay. She's funny. She's a bartender and she's funny, but like,
from a black man's perspective, I don't understand why Sarah Jessica Parker was such a fucking sexual icon.
Oh, that's what I think. She has that horse face like her.
Right, her face looks like a foot. I mean,
yeah, she is not.
It was only other women who loved the show who decided Sarah Jessica Parker was sexy.
Anyway, sorry. Go ahead. Drink your drink thing.
Yeah, this drink thing. Okay. So.
Yeah. Carbonate for us. Well, you're carbonating bacon grease, right? Earlier.
Yeah. Bacon grease.
Yeah. Bacon
grease. So you take
I'm like, this shit.
It's good on biscuits.
You take this thing, and it's a drink mate. And actually, I didn't plan on doing this, but I'm gonna carbonate this shit. So I'm gonna take my water from my water bottle.
Text me your address. So I can fucking call 911 in your area, so it doesn't blow up in your face.
And you just put some water in there. Doesn't need to be full or any other liquid. You could put wine in here.
Fill it.
You could put fucking semen in here.
Wow. Have you tried semen?
Yeah.
Carbonated semen.
Yeah.
I mean, really?
Semen. You can never get it out.
So then you take this top and you just flick it on.
Flick it on.
If
this
it
thing
blows
doesn't
up in your face,
plug in, it just has a CO2 canister in the back. And you go bam, like that. And then you start pressing it. You go.
Oh, faster.
Shorter bursts get it more.
Yeah.
So now when the release valve goes, so you can see all that CO2 in there. Now you start shaking it up.
Wait, you're supposed to shake it too?
Yeah, just a little bit.
That's what they say?
Yeah.
That's so weird.
So what you're saying is SodaStream is for poor people, and I should throw mine out.
Yeah, he must have the kit.
And then you can unplug it, or wait, you got to do the release valve. This almost exploded and killed me right now. All right, so you go like this. You got the release valve.
Yeah, you're letting out all the good stuff.
Release Oracle.
No, it's the release valve, so you can open it without fucking dying. So you got that. All right, so that's done.
Yeah,
is that what they wrote on the copy?
This is why they don't sell this at Bath and Beyond.
Make sure you release this so you don't die.
And you have yourself a carbonated drink.
Yeah, but okay. So here, what I saw, you had like half of a SodaStream bottle filled.
Yeah.
And you can use any liquid as long as you have it halfway filled. In SodaStream, you have to have it all the way filled. And it only carbonates water. Mm-hmm. So, but you only have half. So with yours, you only have half the liquid, but you can just use your liquid.
No, you can fill it up to this top
special
part.
tap that's like a in.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
So okay. So
that's why the SodaStreams can't do any other liquid because it goes up through the regular mechanism.
So this thing is a drink mate. It's like I think it was $60 on Amazon. And then
just for the thing itself, ain't bad. Come with the bottle, $60.
It comes with this bottle, but you have to get the CO2 canister.
Awesome.
So there you go. All right, next up we have Ashtray with Jurassic World Evolution for only $5.
Yeah, Steam winter sale right now. If you're a fan of the old Sim City type city builder games,
That game sucks.
Oh, shut your face, Teddy! It's black people can never build a city. So
no, I'm talking about no. SimCity's awesome. I made Wakanda in that bitch. The fucking Jurassic World Evolution sucks.
Oh, you played it?
Yes, it was on Game Pass. Yes, I played it.
Well, whatever. On the Xbox, I don't know what it's like, but on PC, anyways, for $5, was a fun game. I put like I don't know, a little less than almost 40 hours into it.
Damn, you've already played that for 40 hours?
Yeah, that's how much I was like.
He has no real friends.
Wow.
No. Yeah, it's like you basically have to each island in the Jurassic Park area, you like unlock different islands, which allow you to get bigger and better structures, and each island has its own kind of economy per se, that you have a certain money per island, but you send out expeditions to dig up fossils, which gets you more genetic material to basically incubate different dinosaur types. And in a way, you can then just use that, like you can do expeditions on one island, which gives you the material you need to make a dinosaur on a different one if you've got a mission on there that you need it. I don't know,
this is in VR. You're playing this in fucking
No,
VR,
this
right?
isn't VR.
Oh, you're playing it on PC.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a regular PC game. But if you like kind of city builder games, you get like you have the ranger station, which sends out the jeeps when you got a they are for healing dinosaurs and like refilling the feeders. And then you've got this helicopter that you use when you need to tranquilize dinosaurs. And it's like, oh, you need to move a dinosaur? Oh no, they don't like hurt it or put it in a trailer. You just tranquilize it and then come in with fucking helicopters and pick the bastard up and put it wherever you need it.
Clever girl.
Yeah. But it's fun. Like there's a situation where a huge tropical storm hit one of my islands and everything was fucked, and the power station got screwed up, but I couldn't give orders.
You're playing a Jurassic Park game. The dinosaurs get out and they eat everybody.
Oh yeah, people get out and eat, and they have all the original cast members too do the voices, except for fucking what's his face, what's his name, Chris, the one in the new Jurassic Worlds.
Is this for
Chris
VR?
Pratt.
Did you say what
Chris
is
Pratt,
this?
yeah.
It's not VR. It was on Game Pass for a while. It's a crappy game. You build your own park. Who's the guy?
Wow.
Who's the guy who plays Ian Malcolm in the movie? I can't remember his name.
Fucking Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum.
He does.
He narrates. His voice is in the game. He narrates. In the first island, he shows you how to build a park and create dinosaurs and all of the shit. But inevitably, just like in the movies, they always something always happens.
Get out
they always have something.
They get out, and then you send your rangers to fix the wall, and then you pay for the lawsuits, and then you move on.
Yeah, but then
fucking Ashley has this shit figured out, dude.
He's telling the truth.
Class Action Park 2020 version.
Oh yeah, it's part of your budget. Is if you have too many dinosaur attacks, you'll go in the red.
Go to the island with dinosaurs. Stop doing that shit. Jesus Christ.
They wouldn't have another movie if they stopped doing this shit. Nonetheless, for $5, it's pretty fun.
All right, next up we have Mystic with Hail Satan.
Hail Satan. All right, so it's this documentary about the Satanic Temple. It's called. It's a group of Satanists.
And where's it so I can visit?
Is this like the old?
They have chapters all over the world. No, it's a dude named Lucian Greaves, which is a fake name, obviously.
Yeah.
he's got like one glass eye, or it's like all cloudy and shit. Like it's all fucked up. So he's weird.
I hate when they have two glass eyes.
But he's like weird. He's weird just to begin with. But anyway, it's a lot of the shit that they say in it is really kind of clever. And I'm convinced now that Satanists were the original trolls. Like that, the original fucking Satan. I forgot what his name was, but he created the Satanic Church.
Yeah, the
Church
bald
of Satan
guy
in the '60s. Yeah, and '70s. That dude was the original troll. He did that just to get a rise out of people, and like even these people admit it. Like they love seeing people's face when they say that they're a Satanist. And it has nothing to do with Satan. They don't believe in anything that they're saying. You know what I mean? It's to prove the idiocy of religion.
Yeah, it's like the fourth flying spaghetti monster. Religion.
Right. They're the ones that have tried. They tried to get when the Ten Commandments statues went up in was it Missouri? I think it was. They're the ones that fucking fought to get their own statue, like a demon on a chair and shit, like put up too, because if you're gonna fucking have one religion, you can have them all. So why not Satanism? So yeah, they fucking and like when the government realized that they can't do that, it's hypocritical. They took down the fucking Ten Commandments one. You know what I mean? So that was their whole purpose. It wasn't to get a Satan statue.
Yeah.
Up there, they don't give a fuck about that. It's to show the hypocrites, and that's the thing. They call themselves that because Satan was the ultimate.
Killer Mike?
I don't think he's in it.
Oh,
Satan was the ultimate digressor. He was the ultimate. He was the only one that had the balls to stand up to the man.
Call God.
You know what I mean?
Shit.
Right. That's what they're saying.
What's this documentary on?
I think I saw it on. I think it was.
You have to provide your source material.
Yeah, it was Amazon.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, Amazon Hail Satan. That looks pretty good.
Hail Satan with a question mark.
It makes you think. There's 7 tenets of their religion. I don't remember them exactly, but they're basically just like be a good person. You know what I mean? Like there's nothing about
nothing like raise hell and burn.
They're a completely non-violent organization. They do everything by the book, and they just get that whole. They go through a whole history of like how Satanism has been this buzzword used by Christians for fucking decades to, to get their way, basically.
Right.
Oh God! I just saw that link you shared of that black woman who's the bartender.
Dude, I wanted to say something about that. Look! I saw the picture that Mystic said about the ugliest black woman ever seen. The way this bitch is smiling with her teeth, okay, woman, sorry. The way she's smiling in these pictures, I would not let her mouth anywhere near my dick.
Yeah. That's like a black Sarah Jessica Parker.
All right. Next up, we have Fuck What You Think, Mystic with Ethnic Schmethnick.
Ethnic Schmethnick. So I'm thinking tonight when I'm riding home. No, it does. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm getting down. So there's this chick on the radio doing a commercial for a Mexican restaurant. And I'm pretty sure that this chick was white, but knew how to speak Spanish. So every time that there was a Spanish word or phrase, she would speak it like she was fucking in Mexico City. You know what I mean? She'd be like, and come down on Tuesdays and have some guacamole. Like blah, blah. Like it was just so like culturally
like a tourist.
Like, yeah, dude.
So
shit that white people want to hear. You know what I mean? Like, they want to have dancing mariachis, right?
Who doesn't want dancing mariachis
while they're eating fucking tacos?
Okay, so I can. So, like I said, in my job, I watch a ton of sports shows on TVs, and as you hear sports announcers, I was trying to tell people, a guy about this at work the other day. It's weird to hear like proper speaking white guys appropriate kind of like shit you hear in the locker room or things that they say on the, like there's one guy's like, and your boy takes you to the house.
Yeah.
But it was like, but I'm like, there's a white guy. And I'm like, it's kind of, and look at your boy breaking tackles, taking it to the house.
Who do you think you are, Scott Van Pelt? You can't say shit
I'm like
that.
really, it was kind of weird to hear a white guy who was like.
Well, yeah, you don't even need to say that your boy. I mean, taking it to the house is one thing, but your boy.
Right,
oh my
but
God.
It's kind of weird how these sportscasters are appropriating this kind of language that is frowned upon.
Well,
and like a professional.
Yeah, but are they saying it all ghetto and shit like though? That's what I'm trying to get at. Like this bitch was straight up like come down and have some guacamole, you know, and fucking. We have it was 2 for 1 margaritas.
Okay, so where do you draw the line though? Are you like
this guy? The way he was saying it, you thought this guy was Paul Wall. You know what I'm saying? It was very ethnic and very like your boy takes it. It was weird.
I don't know, Teddy. I think you're just being black and touchy.
Well, fuck you. You're just upset. You're just upset. I'm calling out a white guy. Fuck
touchy.
Really.
Where do you draw the line though? Is it like, do you is it like,
nah,
come down for
I'm not saying he can't say it.
Wait a second.
No, but you can
cross the line.
Retake that.
Fucking cross the line.
Eddie's so like if he was to say, and your boy comes down and takes the shot, like all whiteified and shit, would that be okay? Is it the words that he's saying or just the way that he's saying it?
No, I don't have a problem with what he's saying. What he's saying or how he's saying it. It just, to me, it's weird to have that broadcast to people who won't accept that kind of language in a professional environment. That is what I'm saying.
I guess, yeah.
So that is what, like, if I were to go into a job interview talking like that, I would get hired.
Down and have 3 for 1 tacos.
I mean, right, exactly. In the same way, if you're trying to go to a Mexican restaurant, you're trying
to have a bean and chicken
business, and you only fucking like rolled your R's on Hispanic words. It would be fucking.
I think we just need to be able to have a laugh about it.
Yeah.
And not fucking right.
Oh, I'm not upset about it.
No, I know you're not upset about it, but as a society, I think it's much more productive to say, "Man, you just fucking said that. That was fucked up. That's funny. All right, let's move on. Let's do the next thing."
Yeah.
Instead of people being worried about like, "Oh my God, am I saying this?
I'm gonna get canceled by Twitter."
Yeah, fuck Twitter. That's why you don't even start a Twitter account. You don't have to worry about getting canceled.
It's freedom of speech. The second I got to back it up. Okay.
All right. Speaking of freedom of speech, we have me next with chicken wing snobbery, and I'm saying fuck your opinions about chicken wings.
What?
You mean you can't have an opinion about chicken wings? You think any chicken wings is a chicken wing?
No. Okay. So anyway, let me explain. So last night I was craving fucking chicken wings. I'm like, God, I want some motherfucking chicken wings. And I was looking
up, when I wake up, that's talking into my pillow.
Yeah, right. I'm looking up fucking chicken wings, and I have Carolyn. She's on the internet. It's like fucking NSA.
She's like, "Will somebody get this motherfucker
chicken wings? Fucking chicken wings."
If he doesn't get wings in 5 minutes, he will beat me.
Right.
Please,
so we're calling people.
Please give him wings. For God's sakes, get him wings.
And we're looking up like the best fucking chicken wing places in Providence. There's some good places. There are pop-up restaurants. There are blah blah blah. There are places that are ridiculously expensive, and there's also the place right up the street, which is like the college fucking chicken wing place, and which is Wings Over Providence. And I was like,
the Wings Over. You got to go for the Wings Over place.
I was so frustrated. I was like, you know what? I'm not paying all this fucking whatever coal-fired fucking chicken wings or whatever.
Yeah.
Let's just get the college wing shit. I don't need anything amazing. And we got it, and it was
amazing.
It was fucking great. It was fantastic.
Yeah. There's a Wings Over Madison, and did you get the bone in or boneless?
We got the bone in B1.
Try the boneless. They're like the best because it's like kind of almost chicken strips, like real fucking breaded tenders. But yeah, that combined with their sauce.
Fucking chicken wing. God damn it.
I gotta say, as a black man, the best chicken wing place is a place as your car gets shot at as you drive off after getting your order. That's been my life experience.
Those are the best chicken places. The ones where they don't even they don't have by pieces. You just want a small or a large.
Right.
They just throw fucking 15 in a basket.
There's one at the gas station here. It's like Murphy's Chicken or something like that. Real simple. And it's it's a big piece of Texas toast, white bread, not even toasted. But they throw all the chicken wings on there with the sauce.
Yeah.
And then here's the little thing of the the throwaway napkin. Underneath.
Yeah. Okay. So the bread and pickles thing is a Tennessee thing. It's a Nashville thing.
Yeah. Honestly, it's the sauce that makes a chicken wing.
Yeah, right. You're right.
A chicken wing's a chicken wing, as long as it's fucking deep fried. In my opinion, you can't have baked or fucking wings.
Chicken wings.
I disagree. My restaurant, we have wood fire.
Well, their sauce and their preparation, the way they put it back on the grill.
And they're
as long as they're crispy, I guess you're right.
Okay,
as long
so that's premium.
But it's not. They can't be crispy. They can't be sort of crispy, but not as crispy as fried is in an oven. You can't.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I prefer the deep fried because I want them crispy. I want them motherfucking fried hot.
You have the palate of a peasant. Moving on.
Palate of a peasant.
Oh man, what a fucking dig!
The biggest insult.
You know what? Wu-Tang likes them fried hard too. So.
Oh shit,
I will get my Wu-Tang shirt right now. Don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with me.
What? 2 chicken wings.
All right, next up we have Ashtray Dickhole tossed out COVID vaccines for 500 doses.
Yeah,
I saw that.
I guess.
Madison. That was in Madison. Or no, it was in Mequon. It was in Mequon. Or Grafton. One of the two. Grafton, Mequon, something like that. One of the northern suburbs.
Of Madison? Grafton? I don't even know where Grafton's at.
No, that's Milwaukee. I got it wrong. It's Milwaukee. Grafton or Mequon or something.
Inadvertently removed them from the pharmacy refrigerator. So they're like, oh, it was human error. But I guess they called, the guy out on it and they're like, what the fuck? And he's like, I guess I intentionally took those 57 vials out.
Why?
So it's basically 500 doses. He's probably a QAnon motherfucker.
Oh, God.
I don't know.
He intentionally took them out? Really?
Yes,
I didn't heard that.
He intentionally took them out. And so it is, he's been fired. And
good.
They should charge him. They should charge him for the fucking cost of that shit.
Well, the hospital said they've alerted the appropriate authorities, and an investigation has been started. But yeah, it sounds like he must have probably made some excuse that was an accident, and they initially said it's inadvertent, and then when they're like, this is a fuck, or they probably have cameras, dude, so you just opened the door, you took this out and you set it over there and then walked away and it got warm and it's all gone.
So how many of you all are wanting to take the vaccine right now?
I'll take it.
Fuck yeah. Sign me right the fuck up.
Mystic?
Yeah, I'd take it.
Okay, cool. Whatever. Fuck y'all. Have y'all ever seen the movie I Am Legend?
Oh my god.
Oh my god, dude.
Jesus. You know what, Teddy? It's because
more years.
Black people don't like vaccines. It's a common thing. It's all right.
I haven't taken a flu vaccine since I was 18, and I'm 40 years old now.
I've taken it and I haven't died.
That's fine. I'm not taking it and I haven't died. I am not against vaccines. I'm not against vaccines. My son gets them, and I will get them if I need it. But I've got a 97% chance to live. Right? I'm not taking it. Look, okay, whatever. Moving on. I'm not going to bars either, white folk.
Okay.
Ain't no air.
So what is the percentage? All right. If you get the vaccine, what is the percentage that you will die?
I don't know. My thing is, I want to have enough people take the vaccine first before I see the side effects, because you cannot, if there's any adverse side effects, you can't sue Pfizer or the other company.
Motherfucker, you've eaten breakfast at Wendy's. Shut the fuck up. You got no.
That meme that says,
I am not
all
saying.
these people are like, I don't trust what's in the vaccine, and then
Yeah.
other people are like, oh, McDonald's McRib is back.
This vaccine was rushed. Look, I did not fear the virus. I don't fear it now. And this vaccine was rushed.
It's fine, man. But don't talk shit to people who want to take it.
I'm not talking shit to people who want to take it. I'm just saying.
I'd like to hug my mom again. You know what I'm saying? Like, fucking, what the fuck?
I'm doing shrooms with the ashtray this summer.
I want to hug Mystic's mom.
Yeah, he wants to hug
I got an argument at work. I got an argument at work because this guy was like, this 90-year-old British woman was the first person to get the vaccine in the UK, and I said that's a waste of the fucking vaccine, and he was fucking pissed at me about it.
Yeah, why is it a waste of the vaccine?
Because
that's
she's
someone's mother.
It is somebody's mother who's lived 90 fucking years on this earth. Okay,
so
it should go to somebody. It should go to somebody.
It's not like we only have 1 million doses left and we're rationing them. It isn't triage fucking.
Yeah,
vaccine.
But we are supposed to be the nursing home people first, Eddie.
It's old people and vulnerable ones first. Yes,
I say old people under the age of 50 vulnerable first.
So, like, if you were on the Titanic, women and children.
So, like
first,
my father, who's 65.
My father is over 65.
He has to wait.
Should not get the vaccine. He has to wait till everybody. Yes, that is right.
They're the most susceptible, you crazy fuck.
Yes, they are. They are the most susceptible. They are also the ones who have gotten to live a great and long life.
Not all of them.
So what?
We can disagree. You know,
some of them live some shitty lives.
Okay, well, a long and shitty life. Okay, but
I'd be pissed though if I lived a good life and that I got taken out by COVID because my country couldn't take care of it.
Yeah.
Or Teddy said I wasn't worthy of the fucking vaccine.
It's the
like,
luck
who are
of the
you
draw.
to judge?
Yeah,
who are you to judge their fucking worthiness?
How dare you?
How dare you? think you're better than
I already
us?
have a Twitter fucking banner saying, "How dare you?"
How dare you? No, that's not it. I just think that we can give it to them after we inoculate everybody else. That's all I'm saying. Right?
Even though everybody else is less likely to die from it.
So you got like what 5 good years left, and you probably won't use those 5 years.
Tell that to the family that could have 5 more years of coming begrudgingly to the nursing home.
Women and children first, unless you're over 90, then I'm just throwing you off.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. Get rid of them quick. I'm sorry.
No, you're the one who's
Teddy,
90 years
that makes
old,
no
Teddy.
sense, dude. We're not in a fucking crisis, for fuck's sake. We're just got.
but the world is
We're not short on vaccines.
If we were like short, if we were like, oh fuck,
go on,
we only got food
make
for 6.5 billion people.
Teddy's an asshole. Kill the senior citizens. Fuck y'all. Go on.
Yeah,
We'll
on. That's
right.
Up.
Yeah, I accept it. Kill the senior citizens.
All right.
Fuck it.
Cool.
All right. Next up, we have Teddy with fuck 2020.
Fuck old people.
Fuck
just say fuck old people.
Fuck 2020 and fuck old people. All right, yo. Yes, I said it. I don't give a shit. I am not gonna back down for how I feel. Okay.
Fuck gorillas. Yeah, I said it. Fuck gorillas.
This year, for our country has been the most decisive. I will say, I've told this to a lot of people. We have our population is what 300 and something million, a little over 300,
almost 400 million, 390, I think.
Wow.
Oh, really? Is it 390? Wow. Okay. Well, 160 million people voted this election, which is more than any other election in history, which is a good thing because more people cared, whether you like the president and you want him to stay, or whether you hated him and wanted him to get out. It was a great kind of thing for us. But at the same time, it divided our country so much more than it was already divided.
No, I don't think it did. I think it just showed us how divided it was.
Yeah, I think the internet and social media has just allowed us to see how much ignorant and divided we are.
Right, but I think it was even worse than it showed how many people were susceptible and easily influenced by the social media and other things, which
they're easily influenced because they're fucking terrible.
Right, but it also I feel like they're easily influenced because it shows a lack of education in the part of the country. and the willingness and the wantingness to fucking to learn and understand something before you just say, hey, Fox News is right or CNN is right.
I mean, think about this though. Like, I would consider us. I said this. I don't know if you were on there, Teddy, but I said this the other night to somebody. Think about this. Like, we're all reasonably intelligent people. I would say above average. Not too far. You know, we're not geniuses, but we're above average intelligence.
Above 100 IQ.
Just think. There's probably 70% of the population that's dumber than we are.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how influential you can be on people. Like that's and when you lie to them straight to their faces, it creates a fucking problem.
Yeah, you lie to them with conviction.
Yeah. You can say anything, right? You lie so much you believe yourself.
I don't think it's conviction. I think it's the way, like it's
the way they say it. Say anything with confidence.
I was trying to explain to somebody at the range, like, look, he was saying, he like Trump has been saying for years, the only way he could lose is if it was rigged or it was not you know but no, that's not the only way he could lose. He can lose if more people voted against him. And at the range,
sane people know that,
right?
Yeah.
But the other ones don't.
The other ones that don't.
Right. 7 years ago, he said he'd have to be fucking there. You know what I mean? Right. Like that's they just they fit their they.
Like I said, the only way I wasn't a millionaire is because everybody else robbed me.
I don't think either one of them should be president because nobody above the age of 60 should be making law for a country that they are going to die in the next 10, 20 years.
Shit, Teddy, you should have said that a long time ago because old motherfuckers have been running this country for
I've been saying
longest time.
Yeah, for forever.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Assholes. Fuck them both.
Teddy goes to Washington. Let's make that movie.
Look. Look, me and the owner of my restaurant have been talking about running. He's a Republican. I don't affiliate with anybody. And it'd be Ebony and Ivory for president. And our slogan would be "You're adults, fucking act like it." You're adults, fucking act like it.
Kicking the door open with a Kangol on, I'll turn sideways.
Yeah, guess what's gonna happen now, bitches?
Yeah. I'm here, motherfuckers, to start this shit.
Yeah, sons of bitches.
All right.
Yes, right.
In all seriousness,
is this episode finally over?
Finally,
2 hour episode.
Finally,
2 hours.
Oh,
just
Jesus
like
Christ.
fucking
Thanks for staying with us.
2020 is want to do. It takes a long fucking time, but guess what? It's fucking over with. Go fuck yourself, 2020. That's our show.
Look at you trying to bring it full circle.
Boom. Boom, boom.
Trying to bring it full circle.
We're going to be here every Wednesday or Thursday night at 10 p.m. Central. Make sure you join the conversation at theredeyereport.com or facebook.com/redeyereport. You can also twiddle us at, we lost the password, so don't worry about Twitter.
Yeah, fuck Twitter.
Like us, share us, or fuck us. We're down for whatever. I'm Oracle.
At Schlagbog.
This is Ashtray.
I'm Mystic.
And I'm Teddy, saying fuck the old people, make room for the new.
Damn.
That's right. When I'm 60, if I have to jump off a cliff to fucking save fucking 10-year-olds' lives,